What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. Alright. So, just a heads up. This will be the last reaction to this for this week.
Right.
We will resume next Tuesday. We save the weekends for our Indian music reactions. So, we'll be back to continuing this album on Tuesday. I'm excited for this because this album has been... Fun so
definitely.
Far.
I've enjoyed it
fun.
A lot.
I've enjoyed it quite a bit. And this is called Queens.
Yes.
Who knows what this is going to be about? When it's ICP, you never know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of queen we're talking about. The place, the person, the myth.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it.
All right. So with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over, do all the things, come on back. And we say that because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown comedy channel. What that means is we will pause for any and or all of the above. So, with that being said, it is time to slash it up and break it down. This is the Insane Clown Posse with Queens.
All right.
Let's get it.
What is the volume at, by the way?
It's at where it's normally at.
Oh, okay.
Already, he's like, I come home from work every goddamn day. There's no warm food on my plate.
Sandwich?
Get into the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
It's not warm food.
No, it's not.
Unless you have, like, a panini press.
It's like, unless it's a hot ham and cheese sandwich. But why have a hot ham and cheese sandwich when you can have a hot ham and cheese casserole?
Right.
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 By the way, the whole play on make me a sandwich is why I say sandwich.
Right.
I don't believe in that idea of, demanding shit like that, but...
It's a fun word.
It's a fun word. I even when I go into drive-thrus at fast food restaurants, I'll be like, yeah, I'd like a chicken sandwich.
Ugh.
Yeah.
After the wretched betrayal, who's the wind beneath your sail, who always brings you back to life and never fails. When you lose control, who steers, who knows all your biggest fears, who always listens to your rants and really cares. Who's always worried when you're pissed, when the mug shatters, who's you miss, who's screaming no when you wanna slice your wrist. Who knows how broke you really are, what kind of joke you really are, who always treats you like a super fucking star.
I like it.
This is great.
It is.
I'm waiting for the twist.
It is so far. It is so far a very dark way to praise the women behind.
Right. The
those
dark
of
men.
us that have great women.
Right. Well, I'm kind of waiting for a twist.
Me too.
Yeah.
Who always treats you like a super fucking star.
Queens!
That's the shine behind you. That's who you should be kind to. Without it, there's no shine to you. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, all died when she went away. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, the stems dried up and petals decay.
To be fair, if she were to plant flowers in the backyard, they would die anyways. Not when she went away.
Right. Well, I mean, they would just die. Yeah.
She's got a black thumb.
And the only reason I'd be planting flowers in the backyard would be on...
A grave.
Yeah.
And they'd be rare enough flowers I couldn't dig them up.
Correct.
Hint, hint. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
In the backyard, the stems dried up and petals decay. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, all died when she went away. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, with ugly weeds they've been replaced. ya, blow your check in the saloon. Who would break you out of hell, claw Satan's eyes out with her nails? Who's still there by your side, unlike your ghost and pals? Who's stronger than a man, the only one you know who can, who rescues you again and again and again and again and again and again and again? Who's sexy, hot as hell, who's inside, smokes her out her show, whose love so warm you for a captivating spell? Shining, that's the shine behind you. That's who you should be kind to.
Beautiful!
This melody reminds me of something. And it's like a kid's song. I don't remember what it is, though. I mean, specifically for the chorus. I feel like after he said all of the other stuff, he like, who gets you out of jail again and 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 again. You're like, dude, stop. He's like, she's sexy. And it's like, yeah, you better start singing about that right about now. You know, he's got his order correct.
So, I feel like you've got the song and then the story going on in the background.
Right.
So it's like you've got the song where you're praising your woman.
Right.
But in the background, you have a guy who's like going off on his wife, girlfriend, whatever she is.
Whoever, yeah.
Who eventually leaves him, which is where the other part of the song comes in when they're like...
You mean the chorus,
yeah. This chorus where the flowers are dying.
I mean, if you're
Don't treat your queen like shit.
If you're not grateful. I mean, granted, there's like that's twofold, though. Like, some people complain anyway, and they're just not grateful for what is done. And then there's some people that haven't done anything, period.
Right.
So technically, they wouldn't be queens.
Right.
So, it takes two.
That's who you should be kind to. Without her, there's no shine to you. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, all died when she went away. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, the stems dried up and petals decay. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, all died when she went away. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, with ugly weeds they've been replaced. She's shining, that's the shine behind you. That's who you should be kind to. Without her, there's no shine to you. Flowers that she planted in the backyard, all died when she went away. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, the stems dried up and petals decay. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, all died when she went away. All the flowers that she planted in the backyard, with ugly weeds they've been replaced. They've been replaced. They've been replaced.
Sounded like fucking bombs detonating at the end there.
Right.
He's like, those weeds, by the way, burn them. Burn them with fire.
I loved the last part where, not the last chorus, but the one right before it, before the weird
Right.
reverb that kicked in. The guy in the background was like,
But you didn't.
"But you didn't, you little bitch."
Right. Motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that was the story. Like, hey, you didn't do right by her. Then this is what happens. And
It's a nice little tale of warning.
bomb the crap out of your backyard at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And those weeds could be the type of people that you're now associating with too.
Right. It is a word of warning to appreciate the people in your life.
Right. didn't quite twist like I thought it was going to, which, you know, I'm not complaining about.
It did.
But I think, you know, if you're with somebody that is doing their best, then, yeah, be grateful. Because that support and everything is more important than hot food as soon as you get home, or like your 1950s housewife kind of bullshit. Because some of us can't do that every day.
Right.
But as long as they're bailing you out of jail again and again and again and again and again. I don't even know how many times he said that. But seriously, y'all, if you're in jail that much, Jesus.
You're probably a piece of shit.
Right. You probably don't deserve a queen in the first place. Or a king
I can understand making mistakes in life. But after the
I don't know, that was like 20 in a row.
After the 5th or 6th time, you're a lost cause.
Well, after the 5th or 6th time, like, you should know you're a problem.
Right.
And you're a problem. Like, not necessarily... I don't know. Unless you made enemies with, like, the town cop. That's an issue. That's when you move. Then
you move.
Yeah.
All
anyway,
right.
I thought this was a sweet but funny.
It was a good song. My only thing I don't like is how repetitive the chorus got. But I at least like that within its repetitiveness, they changed it up a little bit.
I really like the ad-libs behind it, so I'm not sure it would necessarily get old. But I would agree, you know. But no, it was an enjoyable good song. Yeah.
It's a solid album so far. Solid album. There's not one song on here I don't like yet.
Although all I can imagine is her, like, okay, this is coming from a subjective place, guys. Burying all the bodies of his mistakes in the backyard and planting flowers on the graves.
Right.
Like, that's all I can imagine, and maybe some, you know, venomous, carnivorous plants. I don't know.
Venus flytraps?
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of Audreys in the backyard.
I would love a garden full of Audreys.
That would be so cool.
Especially if you teach them all to sing at the same time. You would have a Audrey choir.
Right. I think that would get a little too loud for me. The cacophony would not make me happy. Yeah. However, I'd love to have some carnivorous houseplants. Like, can you imagine that? Eating all the fruit flies, all the little mosquitoes and stuff?
I could not, because our cat would try to eat it.
Yeah, but baby, they're not Audreys. They're itty bitty. The only problem is over the winter here, because they're very heat, moisture dependent plants, and I am not breeding flies to feed them.
Right.
I draw the line at that, and no, not because I'm squeamish, but because inevitably, no matter what insect you breed, they get loose at some point, or at least one does, or enough to reproduce, and then no, it's just not okay with me. So.
And then you've got an infestation of bullshit.
I've had crickets, I've had roaches, I've had, oh man, it's just, I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. Yeah.
Right. All right. So with that being said, if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below what did you think of Insane Clown Posse with Queens. Also comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.